The following presentation of the 2025 U.S. Invitational on the Laughery Sports Network is presented by Autumn Fitness, personal training no matter what season you may find yourself in. A year in preparation has led to this moment. Here on the 4th of July, the biggest tournament in all of sports, the U.S. Invitational is today here at the north part of Par 3. Let's look at the teams here. Team Blue, the captain as always is William Laughery. As you can see, warming up on the practice green, trying to get a feel for the speed. And now Team Red, there is Autumn O'Malley. He's also to my left here today as the analyst.
Hello.
And there's Tom O'Malley getting his bag ready once again for the third consecutive year. Member of Team Red, and there is CC Marsh, her first ever U.S. Invitational appearance. It may be her last. We'll see how it goes. And Ollie Laughery as well. The Laughery Sports Network and Autumn Fitness proudly present the 2025 U.S. Invitational. It is another beautiful day at the North Park Par 3. Great day for a great championship. What are your thoughts on this tournament?
I don't know. I'm excited to see how the teams go. It's a different setup than we usually have. We have a new player and we're down Jalen this year, so I'm just excited to see.
We are on the first, and there's Autumn O'Malley hitting the opening tee shot this year for like the third straight year. And not too bad. Doesn't get to the green, but she'll be happy with that. Now here's Tom, another time on Team Red. Crosby loves to pick him. One of his favorite players. That one, Trish didn't pick it up, so likely not in a great spot. Usually what that means. And now here's the captain, and he is indeed here. He wasn't in the intro, but he's on the first tee, sandwich in hand.
Yeah, how'd they forget
into
the
this
captain?
First green, and that one appears to be on the back, but on the green. That one about 20 yards in front. And here is CC Marsh, her first ever appearance. She came here from Missouri just to play this tournament. It's the only reason why. So we'll see how it goes. She's replacing Jalen. Off to a shaky start so far.
That wasn't too bad.
Now, William Laughery, only one win in the history of this U.S. Invitational, but he won in 2023. This one looks like a shank right off the tee, way right. And a big mistake to start taking a closer look at this one. Right off the hosel, shooting right.
Oh, no.
Ollie Laughery only gets it a few yards in front. As they start from the short of the screen, this one going long, and way long, almost hit Autumn O'Malley, who's standing off the green. Here's William after the shaky start, didn't even play his tee-ball, needs to bounce back. This one lands short, bouncing on. We did not see where that finished, they got cut off. So we'll go to the birdie putt for Autumn. What do you think about Autumn's chances this year?
I'm optimistic. I hope she does a little better than usual because she's had some rough years.
That one is well short on the birdie attempt. Now here's Tom O'Malley.
Tom usually is a pretty steady player.
That one much closer to the hole. Should be par at the very least, but the captain get a birdie. Running up, looks like it has good speed, but just a bit right of it, but will be a tap and par for Team Red. For an even par start with Team Blue in trouble. Not exactly sure where that chip shot ended up.
Let's see if Team Red can maintain this momentum. That was a good start.
So here is Ollie, and this is where the ball ended up on the chips. This is for par. That one was not a very good putt. Big practice swing. Hopefully it's not what she actually does, and it is, and it runs off the green. So this might be her first hole of golf that she's actually ever played, so
it was great for the first hole of golf, I think.
For par. And to stay tied for the lead has a chance, but it'll just come up on the right side, and it'll be a bogey start for Team Blue to give Team Red the early lead. So just tap this one in. Go to 1 over par. Now this for par, Autumn O'Malley. Just a short little cleanup putt. And she's got it for a par for Team Red, and they have the lead.
She's excited about that one.
And we mentioned at the start, these greens are small. Let's take a look at famous greens compared to hole number 2 at North Park. There's the 17th hole at TPC Sawgrass and 17 at Pebble Beach, the hourglass shaped green. Not even close to the same size, and we can't even fit the green at St. Andrews in. This one covers 2 holes. And then there's Oakmont Country, the neighbor course to North Park, par 3. Also doubles as the practice green and possibly the most famous par 3 in golf, Augusta National, hole number 12. As you can see, hole number 2, way smaller than any of those, and it can prove to be quite a challenge here at this course. So we're at the second. Team Red has a 1-shot lead. Here's Autumn O'Malley. Tracy didn't pick it up, but it wasn't terrible for her.
She had an interesting outfit choice today. She doesn't look like she's wearing her usual golf attire.
But then again, it's a par 3. They're fine with that. Great shot there for Tom. A bit short of the green. So now here's Crosby.
Oh.
He's watching this one.
That's beautiful.
Looks like it's on a good line, and it appears to be
almost
very
looked like a
close to
hole-in-one.
this hole. I don't know about that,
That
but
was
the crowd
so
did
close.
make some noise up there. Here's Alia. Interesting technique there, and didn't work out for her. So now here's Cece. First hole of golf already done, so maybe she shakes some of the rust.
She did
But
well.
she doesn't have any rust because she hasn't played probably before. That's a good shot.
Oh, that was good. It
Through
went
the
right through the
trees,
trees.
and she got it through. It appears it's it is way left of the green. Not a bad spot. And unfortunately, the recording stopped whenever William was about to take his shot, so we're not gonna hit this shot, even though it was probably the best shot of all of these shots, even closer than Crosby's. And they have about 6 feet for birdie, so not a great time to miss the recording, but now at least we know where.
Look how close that was.
And now this is Crosby's shot, and pretty close as well. But William put it even further inside. Here's Autumn O'Malley for birdie. She powers that one about 4 feet by, so not in for par yet. But Tom here. Taking his time over this one. He puts a lot of speed in that one, even farther than Autumn's. So they are still not in for par. Nothing even inside 3 feet, but here's the captain for birdie. After the cup just misses on the left
Man,
side.
this is a hard one.
But he will tap in
Everyone
for
seems
par
to be
as they will
struggling
stay.
with it.
So maybe a disappointing par, but still off to a steady start. Now for birdie, William Laughery. The tee shot, and she has it. And they will tie up right after that bogey in the first one. Back to even for them. She's excited about that one, asking for it to stop, and it does, right in the middle of the hole.
Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. I'm William Laughery, and I use Autumn Fitness. I work out with Autumn Fitness in my own home, so it's really nice. It's something that I can do in between running the household, and I like that. And it's something that makes me feel good about myself, so I appreciate that. And I know that you could appreciate it as well if you just give Autumn a call. And there's a link in the description below if you just want to look at it and get started on your season of life.
Back at the Invitational, 2 holes in here, and it is presented by Autumn Fitness, personal training, no matter what season you may find yourself in. So Team Blue bogeyed the first, but then got back with a birdie on the last to bring it to even. So both teams tied. Ollie will go first, and doesn't get very far off the ground with that. CC did a similar shot to Ollie, so that one's looking good for the captain.
Oh, that's really good.
And then on the left side, the green
But, yeah.
should be on, judging by the crowd reaction. Here is Autumn.
She should work on her swing a little bit.
No, that one not great.
Not good.
She's not happy with it, as you can see her complaining, asking for advice from her captain. And she's currently practicing her swing off camera at the moment as Tom gets ready to hit. Tends to be good with the ball striking. So you can keep it up on this hole. One's going right, kind of toward the tree, and right of the green and short as well. So here's the captain. Par start for Team Red.
Ooh.
This one starts towards it, bending left, and their crowd reaction says that it is not good. Let's take a closer look at this one as it landed left of the green, and it took a bounce to the left and went down that hill. So might be in a little bit of trouble as they head up to the green. Let's see where the ball is. They get up there quickly. Wow, they only had a few seconds. That's impressive. I believe that's where the ball is. So not too far off the green, about pin high. Just looking at it, looks like they're going to take this one. And there is Autumn. Might be on a big slope. See what she can do here.
I don't think she plays well from this.
Have to have more confidence.
Yeah, from these angles.
One hitting right, and it is short of the green. So here's Tom. It's it up, but that one is short. Had it on a good line, just needed more energy. Maybe got caught up in the slope. So here's the captain, trying to keep this par streak going. So lands just on the front, rolling up to the pin, and it is perfect.
That was
Tap
beautiful.
in for par. And they should get 3 straight now. Here's William Laughery for birdie. That one low of the hole the whole way. Now CC, that one is short of the green. Not of the hole. Now William to try and take the lead, but that one is low as well.
Man.
All 3 of them left of it, so CC will just tap in for par here to remain at even par, and there it is. So now similar length putt for Crosby, and this is Autumn behind William Laughery. We don't have her in the shot, but she made it. So 2 pars for them. And now let's take a look at Tom's swing. And pretty good start. Known for consistent swing. Doesn't take it back too far. Maybe more of an L-to-L swing. And just look at how open that face is before he makes contact. But he got that one away relatively straight. So now onto the 4th tee. Pretty similar to the 2nd hole here. We just go back and forth a few holes on North Park. That one not very far off the ground, but it runs about 20 yards or 30 yards. So now Cece grabs the club. What do you think about Cece so far in her first ever golf tournament?
I think she's doing really well. She's being fairly consistent, and
that one is left, but good strike. Asking for it to come back down the slope, but I don't believe it got a big enough bounce from that far up left. So here's William. Only one U.S. Invitational win so far in 2023. Heading left of the green as well, asking for it to bounce right. It tends to do that, but that one doesn't appear to, as it takes a straight bounce. Rarity for this hole. So here's Tom. Autumn's didn't go very far. See Tom here. Great strike.
oh, that's
Right on line, but it is
right
short,
down
but
the
it's still
center.
an option for this team with blue not on the green. Crosby Laughery taking a bit off of it. This one's heading on a similar line to Williams, but it gets the bounce that he needs.
That almost went in.
Running towards the hole, maybe just off the back. So now, this is where Williams ended up. Can't see the hole from here. She just chops up just a few yards. Maybe that rough might be a little thick there. That's what we'll say for her sake. So now Cece trying to do a little bit better. Getting last minute advice from the captain. As this one heads towards the camera, not on the green. So William needs to pull off a good shot here.
When the ball lands in the rough, it can be hard to get it out again.
And that one did land in the fringe in it. It ended up short of the green. So I don't know if you could see, Autumn put her putt way past the hole, not even in shot. So Here they are from the, looks like the rough, the first cut of rough here. Tom on a good line. Bit too much speed, and it didn't break right at the last minute like he was hoping. So here's Crosby gets caught up in the rough with the putter, so they'll take Tom's. Now this is for par for Elio. Running that one on the left side, didn't come back until after the hole. So again, fighting for par here, just like they were in the first. From about 7 feet away. That one also high of the hole. Came back right after.
So
just
close,
need a last minute break. So now the captain. And that one this high
that
as
had to
well.
hurt.
Right on the edge of the hole, they tap in for bogey to get to 1 over par. So this is about 4 feet away. Here's Autumn for par. Taking her time with this last minute pre-shot routine. Last minute practice swing. And that one has so much speed and runs right
really
over
upset
the
about
hole.
that.
Right on line. Look at that.
Oh my goodness. Just a little bit too much speed.
So now Tom can take off some speed coming down this hill. And he will, and he puts it right in the hole for par.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Team Red has taken the lead once again. As we head into another commercial break. Heading over to the
We don't
fifth
see
hole.
Tom in a lot of tournaments, but I think that he
didn't
would.
see you there. My name is Autumn O'Malley, the founder of Autumn Fitness, where we work to build you a fitness program that will help you become the healthiest version of yourself, no matter what place of life or what season of life you may find yourself in. Check the link below if you want more information.
We're back here at North Park Par 3. Autumn, what are your thoughts on the performances so far?
They're pretty even. I feel like they are. A couple players are struggling, but the captains are looking good. It's a good day for Crosby.
It's not good for Alia. Going well right in that one.
Oh,
Shaking her wrist afterwards. A violent game here. The sport of golf. Same thing happened to Jalen a few years back. Here's the captain. After the bogey, taking the honors on the tee for some reason. Not sure why. This one heading on the right side of the green, looking good. Just needs to get up there, and it does. 71 yards
that's
total.
beautiful.
So here's Autumn. Nearly made that part in the last, but Tom was able to do it, and she's looking at the club, and that is a right-handed club that she had. So the crowd is laughing at the moment.
That doesn't usually happen. I'm not sure if there was some confusion with the caddy.
Alright, so the captain's just gonna go here. Instead, as they try to sort
this is
out.
unprecedented.
You can't practice for this. So
But the
he'll go
captain's just
first.
stepping up.
And full
That's what
shot
he's good at.
heading left of the green. Well,
Wow,
left
that was just beautiful.
very long of the green and the left. That is not a great spot with this pin location on the left side of the green. So here's Tom. Doesn't even get it a foot off the ground. We'll see if we got the club situation sorted out for Autumn, and we did after some time. It's just hidden under other clubs, apparently. And apparently she just wasn't focused
Was not
on
worth
the
the
game.
wait. I was.
So,
It was-
so here's Cece in her first ever appearance. Very loose grip on this one, just letting the club fly around. But look at how far open that face is at the top of her swing. Coming
looks
down
angry at that
straight
ball.
down on this one. It did go a little bit right, but still pretty good contact. So there is Crosby. Well, long and left of the screen. Is Ellie just going to hit? Nope, she'll step off. So Crosby inspecting the ball. I don't know where his teammates are, though. This is apparently the best ball that they had. Not much green to work with. You almost have to land this short of the green. Let's see what he can do with it. Takes the swing land. It's landed short, but
that
it's
was
still
good, though.
running. Even farther than he had hoped, but still not terribly done. Gives himself a chance to keep the par streak alive. Can Autumn put it closer? So,
I think she should not be wearing that fanny pack. I know it's going to get in the way. It's going to cause problems for her today.
just like that.
And that could be what happened there. She
Yeah.
might have accidentally hit the fanny pack with her arm, and it just messed up her swing.
Here's Tom. Oh, pulled that one straight off the bat there. And does anybody get to the green? So they'll take Crosby's. Now here is Elia. from the front portion of the screen for birdie to try and tie the lead, maybe even take it if they can get this birdie. This one on a good line, but just short of the hole. Gave it a good run. So now Cece will give it a go here. This one also on a good line. Carrying the right amount of speed, and she has it. Birdie for Team Blue as they will tie up the lead.
Michigan or Missouri? She's from Missouri.
Missouri
did well.
And then they're Autumn missing the par putt. So now, all of a sudden, Team Red just had the lead, but now they need this to keep it.
They're really struggling now. They were doing so well.
Straight out, but he tugged it just a touch and had too much speed. Oh, the captain trying to keep the par streak alive. Great line, and he has
it. Oh my goodness, that was just beautiful. He's such an even player.
Another par.
So dependable.
As we head over to the 6th hole, it is 108 yards, but it plays more like 98. It's 10 yards downhill. Longest hole on the course. Looks intimidating, stepping up to the tee, and maybe that's what got Elia there. She puts it into those weeds. Now Cece after that mega long putt. Takes the practice swing. Played pretty well so far. That's a good shot, good contact.
This hole's harder than it looks.
Towards the green. Lands it short, trying to see if it'll bounce up. Maybe just a bit short, but she's happy with it. As William will step up to the tee. Hasn't had great history with this hole in the past, and even this stretch of holes.
It seems like this hole should be easier than it actually is. It always ends up being a bit of a challenge.
And that one is just good. Off the back of the green, but very nice shot.
Very nice.
So here's Tom. As you can see, William is looking, and William and Alia are looking in the weeds for Alia's ball. As Tom's about to hit. As that one's pretty good contact, just not getting it to the hole so far in this tournament.
Yeah, it wasn't quite far enough. But
that was good. The ball. So here's the captain. Autumn's was
not worth showing.
Yeah. In other words, this one.
I'm sure she's grateful that you didn't show it.
Taking a big bounce, rolling through the green.
Wow, that was amazing.
As well, but in a good spot.
So far. 10 out of 10 would do it again.
What do you think about your performance?
I have done it again.
And what do you think about your performance?
Oh, I'm just doing terribly, but having a great time. Got one cup. One time.
We're here at the green. This is where Crosby's ball ended up. Autumn lining it up here from the fringe. Normally you can't line it up, but in a scramble you are allowed to do it from anywhere on the course. She's making a last-minute adjustment. She's very into her
takes this seriously.
Very into her pre-shot routine. Gets ready to stroke it. Up. Always fakes me out with that practice shot. There she goes. This one looking pretty good. Needs to get there, and it does for birdie.
Oh my goodness! That was amazing. I am so surprised. Yeah, she was surprised. So we were all a little surprised.
Cece made the long putt on the last, and this time it is Autumn to make it as Team Red breaks into red figures at 1 under par. So this one looks to be just barely on the green for Team William. Trying to get back into the tie for the lead. Cece after the long putt on the last. Can she make another one here? Great camera work here on this one.
We have a good camera crew.
This one well right of it and stays there the whole way. Still a good putt. Should be a par at worst. Can the captain make a putt? It's been a bit of a... What do you think about the start for William so far?
He's had some powerful shots, but I don't think it's been his best day accuracy-wise.
I'd have to say the same thing. And putting last year was unstoppable. This year hasn't really gotten anything going. This one left of it and a par after that tap in by Cece. So even par to 1 under. What a putt made by Autumn O'Malley. We'll just watch her reaction on this one. She seems to be in shock, just as my co-announcer is. feel about that putt?
I feel really good about it. If I could just do that a little bit more, I feel like I could help the team out more.
So here's Autumn after that. Very impressive putt made to get birdie for Team Red.
Oh, she really hit the ground, didn't she?
And she was unable to follow up with another great shot. Nice. Tom, on the other hand, this one looking good. Just needs to get to the green.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Looks like it just came up short, which has been the story for him today, but he's been right on line on those shots. Gap wedge in hand for Crosby.
Now, whatever the outcome is here, I feel that both Tom and Autumn could use some extra work outside of the tournaments.
It's Crosby Laughery, just short of the green, but he's able to get it up that short hill. So here's CC. Takes a big swing at it. Does not work out.
Went straight though.
Just trying to get to work a little bit to the right, or the left, but instead it just went right. So here's William in dire need of a good iron shot.
Oh, that was really good.
Was good strike, but it was left, and this is where it actually ended up.
Oh yeah, that makes it a little challenging.
That one comes long of the green and out of the frame. So here's William. He's last to go. Oh, he already hit. Needs to get something going. Hasn't been a very great day for him so far on the course. This one landing short, running all the way through. Didn't expect that much run out, but he still has a decent look for par. And here on 7, it's coming to the point where they need it. So Crosby will pull the pin. We'll get ready to hit just on the fringe, going up the hill. She was told to make sure to get it to the hole. And that one, I'm not sure exactly if it got there or not. Crosby put a mark down on it, so must be relatively close. So here's Tom. Taking one last
really
look.
Focused.
Speed, and this one maybe too much speed. Runs towards the back, so like we'll just pick that one up. Crosby make this putt. This would be huge at this stage in the tournament, but that one is short of the hole.
Oh man!
So they might have about 3 to 4 feet coming back up that hill for their par save.
Right.
Now this 9 feet for Team Blue's par save. Seen this a few times already today. That one looking
Oh my goodness, that was so close.
just
She has to be really
below.
disappointed.
So she tapped in for at least a bogey, but they don't want that.
Man, it's
that
like the hole is repelling the balls.
also stays out. So now this for par. William, it's breaking back
Oh
too
my
far.
goodness.
He had it out there, but
He
somehow
has really got to be upset.
did not go in, and they will go to 1 over par once again. So now to have a 2-shot lead, that one right of the hole.
Man,
About 4 feet up, 4 to 3
she's
feet
really
up the hill.
struggling.
Here's Tom. Team Red yet to make a bogey today. It's been a very solid round. Tried to keep that going, but Tom unable to get the streak there. Still a very good attempt. At worst, it'll be bogey no matter what. They will have the lead walking off this hole, but can it be a 2-stroke lead? Here's the captain. Right in the middle.
Oh, that was just beautiful.
And it'll be one.
He's
under
just
the
on
1
fire
over.
today.
So we mentioned William not free. Momentum today. And there is the swing. Very standard coming in. Doesn't get it too far back, but if it gets it back far enough and can put some good distance on there. He's had the same swing for a few years now. And it seems to be working out for him, but just not putting it too close today. But still a good few
that
good
was a
shots
great
today.
shot.
That one's a good shot right there,
Wow.
rolling up to the pin.
Oh my
About
goodness.
3 feet away.
Like I said,
This
he's just having a
team,
great day.
They had the
And,
motors turning.
I think that was
just like
the
a
fanny
well-oiled
pack. I
machine.
think her fanny pack got in the way.
Here's Tom. He's had a very good ball strike today, just not able to get it onto the green. Can definitely
He takes it
improve
really
on
well. He's very calm
Yeah.
and even keeled.
So there's Alia. Not terrible. Always an option there. And that one probably...
Everyone's getting a
not
little
selected.
tired, it looks like.
That's what happens with a few hours in the heat will do to you here.
And it really isn't a horrible day, but when you're out there in the middle, there's no sun, no shade or anything, it can get a little warm.
So 2 strokes down, 2 holes to go, and exactly what he needed to not do. He's out by where Tom ended up, right of the green. So as we'll go to one more break, Team Blue needs a big finish in this tournament.
Oh, hi. I'm sorry I was busy watching the game and didn't see you there. My name is Autumn O'Malley, and I'm the founder of Autumn Fitness, where we work to build you a fitness program that's tailored to you. Whether you're experiencing chronic pain, you're new to exercise, or just have been out of the exercise world for a while, we work to build you a fitness program that is going to help you reach your full fitness potential, no matter what season of life you may find yourself in. Check the link below if you'd like more information.
What are your thoughts here with just 2 holes left? How do you feel?
I feel our chances are very, very good, especially with rockstar Autumn O'Malley on our team.
It's the rock star. Is our captain Laughery, leading us to glory.
So this is ball to select. I believe this was Alia, so she'll be first to chip. That one comes up short of the green. It's exactly what they didn't need to do at this stage. 2 down, 2 to go. And that one also was not able to get to the green. So William in need of a big shot. This is starting to look similar to last year's results. Whenever they needed to show up.
It's a tied game right now.
That one. Oh, exactly what he didn't need. Still not on the green, and they are still
Disappointing.
Still away from the hole. It's Crosby Laughery 4 feet away for their birdie. This basically needs to go in for par at this point, and that one did not. There's CC just bumping it up there on a good line. Needs to go.
Oh, if it just had a little bit more power.
Oh, well, here's the
Would've been
captain.
perfect.
Gotta
Would've
think.
been.
Must make at this point. Crosby
Yeah,
had
definitely.
close. Big mistake, similar to what Alia did. He's upset, and you can see here. So this pretty much put the nail in the coffin here on this 8th hole. If anyone from this team is able to make it, can Autumn do it right here? Runs it well by the hole. So they're still not in for par, but Tom his attempt now here for birdie. It's a 2 under par. On a good line, just keeps it up.
Oh,
It should be
my
a par at
goodness.
worst, though. And Team Blue is going to make a bogey, at least. So even if they par, they'd have a 3-shot lead with 1 hole to go. If he makes this, it would be 4-shot lead. Crosby Laughery for birdie. Has a line, and he has it.
That
2
was
under par.
beautiful.
What a big putt. You can see that.
Yeah, they needed that.
A lot of momentum on Team Red's side, and there is the tap-in by CC for the bogey. 2 under to 2 over. 1 more hole to go as they make their way over to the 9th. Let's take another look at that putt by Crosby. You can see the little
was
fist
just
pump there.
beautiful.
He knows that was big for this
Yeah,
tournament.
he doesn't usually show too much excitement or disappointment. He's pretty calm, but you could tell he was excited about that one.
So 1 more tee shot. Takes a little bit off of this one. Maybe his worst tee shot of the day. Well short of this green. But then again, 4-shot lead. And he knows Team Blue needs a miracle at this point. Even a bogey would guarantee a victory.
She twisted her leg too much. She's supposed to.
That
She
one
really needs to work
on
on
a good
that.
line, but once again, short. The story continues for Tom. A lot of potential in him.
Yeah, he's a good player. I think he just doesn't get to get out and play too often.
CC needs a hole-in-one, you have to think at this point. You can see Teddy is not happy with how Team Blue has played today. Now, William, can he
He's
get a
voicing
hole-in-one
his
for a big finish?
disapproval.
Tends to play well. Teddy's cheering him on as he hits this final shot.
Oh my
It's on a really
goodness.
nice line.
That
Crowd
was
cheering as
beautiful.
it appears to be very close, but not in the hole. So likely not enough for Team Blue as Team Red will make their way up to this green. And the
They look
applause
pretty
begins
relaxed.
here, and they are very relaxed with this
Yeah.
4-shot lead, and there is William. As he looks at another disappointing U.S. Invitational. So, up and down, even if they don't get up and down, a bogey would still win at this point. Even a double bogey would actually win. So they're just going to enjoy this moment here.
That has to feel good.
So that one, short of it, just caught up. He had it right on line, just needed a bit more oomph in it. Here's the captain. Trying to put it close in. Put this thing to a close. That one has a lot of speed, still running, needs it to stop, and still outside of Team Williams' ball. But it should be a pretty straightforward putt, maybe bending a bit to the right by the looks of it. Team Blue's just going to go and finish this one out. Birdie the last, all he has able to do.
So close.
Try and finish at one over. Cece will put in her attempt here. What a great tee shot, though, for William. And she will make it for Team Blue. So another birdie for them. They overall not a bad performance at all. They finished 3 over last year, and Team Crosby ended up finishing even. This year, much better efforts from the players. Maybe not a great putting performance for William, but I mean, it's hard to stop a team that is 2 under par.
You can't have a perfect day every day. I mean, he has really great days, but today just wasn't one of them.
Here is Autumn. 1 under would even be a record. 2 under would be unimaginable here. This one, Autumn couldn't find this.
Oh my goodness!
Just misses.
She has to be frustrated about
But with
that.
1 foot left, that will guarantee a U.S. Invitational win for Team Red.
Oh, that's just so close.
Or all but guaranteed. Can't imagine 3 people missing from there. So now Tom will come in with his attempt to win. Record is even par. So they're going for 2 putts to get it. And
He can do this.
They have already clinched that. They have 3 putts for the victory here. It's a very stress-free day all around. And they finish bogey-free. Tom's attempt coming in. This one on a good line. That one low the hole, running by.
That was so close.
Farther than odds, but still a very good run that he gave it there. So now the captain. He made the winning birdie putt last year for his team. Can he make this par putt? It's all for show at this point without a bit close. Oh, a good line.
Oh my goodness.
So they will all miss the par putt, so it will not be a bogey-free round for Team Red. As he calls in Autumn O'Malley to finish the job. The puppies are cheering. The crowd is cheering. This is
becoming a closer match than it should have been, though.
Unable to get that bogey-free round would be disappointing, but if they can make this, it will still be a U.S. Invitational record. 1 inch away. And she has it. Team Red has won again. The 2025
Must
US
be great for
Invitational
Autumn to
winners.
get to be on Team Red this time.
And it
She
was
hasn't gotten
great.
to win much. I mean, she's
It
won
was
many matches.
Great team effort. Autumn.
The captain
round
on
for
Team
life.
Red was just... He was just so steady and so consistent and helped out his team. He's a great team leader.
Some sportsmanship from all sides. No one's a sore loser today. As the winning team makes
Cece
their
had a
way off the
great
green.
first outing. She looked really good
cheering.
today.
And everyone fired up here. Excited
Yeah,
to
they
see
look pretty
Team Red
happy.
once again.
As you would expect.
Just a great team effort. They, like a well-oiled machine, out here today. So we'll take one last look at this winning putt from a different angle. That's what won it for them right there. As they look over their scores, there's a bit of a missed score there, so they thought.
Yeah, I
that
heard they had some
finished at
confusion.
even, but it was actually
scoring
one
table?
that Team Blue finished at. And coming up soon is the U.S. Invitational Trophy presentation. But first, we will go into the highlights from both sides. We will start with Team Blue on hole number 1. So let's get to these highlights. William Laughery is off to a shaky start there with a shank right off the bat, and this was for the par save, and all three missed it. So they were 1 over through the first hole onto the second. He stuck it to here, and Ollie made the putt for birdie to get right back to even now on number 3, and another good iron shot to within close range for their birdie. And this was CC for a birdie on the hole, and none of them were able to make it, so they stayed at even par. Now here on 4, bit of trouble off the tee shot, left it to here for par, and none of them were able to make that, so they went back to 1 over. So now on number 5, this one went just to the front of the hole, and then CC buried this from long range to get it back to even par. So back and back start for Team Blue. Now on 6, William puts this on the back of the green to give themselves a chance for birdie, which none of them were able to make. Now on to 7, 1 down at this point, and missing it left. This one, yet another 9-footer or so for the par save, and they were not able to make it. So they go back to 1 over after all 3 of them came very close. They went to 1 over, now 2 back, going on to 8. Where this is unfortunately for par. CC almost drained it here, and it would have been big. This was a must make at this point for Williams' team, and very frustrated with that effort. He heads to 9, hole in 1 needed, 4 down on the last, and it was a very good shot to 3 feet, and CC was able to knock that in for the birdie finish, but not enough for the win. So now Team Red, very solid shot for Crosby Laughery on the start, put it towards the back of the green. This is Tom to try and make that putt. None of them were able to do so. They stay at even. Another dart here, this one to 9 feet, and none were able to make that. So the par start, and then a big bounce off the tee on number 3. So now the chip shot, very nicely done, tap in par to keep the start. Now this one heading left, needed to bounce right, and it did. Went over to the back of the green. Autumn's putt rimmed it way by, but then Tom stepped up and knocked this right in for the par save. Now on 5, this is for par, and Crosby makes it to keep the streak going. 5 straight pars to start the day, but that streak ended here after this one goes longer the green, but onto the fringe, and Autumn O'Malley knocks this one in for birdie to get into red figures. Now with the lead on 7, this shot up to the front of the green, and all of them missed with their efforts, and they saved a par. So now on 8, this one lands short, bounces up to 3 feet for Crosby Laughery, that for birdie, and to take a massive lead into the last, and he got it. So 4-shot lead on 9. They already knew they were going to win before they hit this putt. This was for a bogey-free round, and just missed for Autumn O'Malley as it did it for Tom. So now the captain, Crosby Laughery, steps up, and he will miss to the right. But an easy tap in for the victory for Autumn O'Malley as they win at 1 over par. Still a U.S. Invitational records there, the champions for the 2025 U.S. Invitational. Now on to the trophy presentation.
The U.S. Invitational 2025, and I'm here with Team Blue. I'm just going to ask them a couple questions about how they're feeling about... Can you go a little closer, baby? Sorry. So, Will, you're the captain of the team. How do you feel after this loss? You started off really strong, and you guys just seemed like you weren't able to keep it together. I'm just kidding.
Finished even par. It's nothing to be ashamed of, especially at this course. You know, it's small greens. We were resilient today. Every time we bogeyed, we came back with a birdie. You know, we put 3 birdies on the scorecard today. Very happy with that, and we battled all the way to the end. Only lost by 1 stroke. So
good. Alia, you had a really strong game. You won last year, but how do you feel about this loss and the year before? So how do you feel about a loss?
It's a bit disappointing, but the time was precious with CC and with Will, so, and with you guys too. But there's a team camaraderie thing, so that is a little bit better. The time with them was a little bit
more meaningful. Yes. No. But yeah, it's hard. It's hard to lose. But maybe if I practiced a little bit more.
What do you feel led to your loss today, Cece? It was great to have you here from Missouri. Thank you for coming and joining us. We've never had someone travel so far. What do you feel was the catalyst to that loss?
Catalyst to the loss? Me. You know, I mean, as a retired golf pro, I thought this could be my moment to show that I'm not washed up, you know? Like, I've been playing golf my whole life, really, and thought I would do better than this, but couldn't crack it.
Well, you guys still did great, and we appreciate you being with us, so you should be proud of yourselves.
So, here is your trophy. This is teamwork, guys, and this is why they won. USA! 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 Okay, Autumn, would you say that this win means a lot to you?
I would. I really felt like we had a good bond, and it really meant a lot to win this year, so I'm coming off a loss, so it really did. It really meant a lot.
Why does this year mean more than others?
Because I've lost the last couple of years, so I really felt like I needed a win, and I really didn't want to let my teammates down. I love these guys, so it was really good to be able to help them out a little bit. My putts was great. It was good to be able to assist a little.
Tom, you did wonderfully this year. What do you accredit to your win?
No doubt the leadership of Crosby Laughery. You know, this isn't my first time under his leadership, and I just can't say enough about how much his leadership means to us.
Do you plan to play a little bit more golf this year?
Yes, actually, Autumn and I were talking about that. We've been inspired by all of you, actually, and we look forward to more fun competition next year.
Thank you. And Crosby, as the youngest player here and the longest running player here, do you look forward to this game more than any other?
Of course, this is like the 5th major. I know everyone focuses on the PGA and like the Masters, but this is the big tournament every year. And this is the biggest thing on the 4th of July now. Not the hot dog eating competition. No more Joey Chestnut.
So do you plan to keep the trophy first, or are the O'Malley's keeping it first?
They already told me that they're going to give it to me first, because last time he had it, and then I got it back 1 week before today. So they said that he's going to give it to me this time, but we'll definitely send it over there at some point.
All right. Well, you guys, congratulations. I am proud of you, and you did great. Good teamwork. And now back to you.
Well, another U.S. Invitational successfully in the books. Autumn, what are your thoughts on this year's tournament?
It was really fun to watch, and I did miss seeing Jaylyn out there, but Cece was a nice change, and she played really well, and I just thought it was really exciting.
Well, and now put this year behind us and look forward to next year's U.S. Invitational, which hopefully will be even more exciting than this one. Special thanks to Autumn Fitness for sponsoring this event, and for the Laughery Sports Network for broadcasting this event. This is Crosby Laughery and Autumn O'Malley signing off from the 2025 U.S. Invitational. The 2025 U.S. Invitational on the Laughery Sports Network cannot be reproduced or rebroadcast unless given permission by Laughery Sports Network IP. Any use of this broadcast without the permission from the Laughery Sports Network IP is strictly prohibited. This video was edited on InShot. The music used in the making of this video was listed as free to use on platforms such as Video Shop and on the YouTube Studio. Special thanks to Autumn Fitness for sponsoring this event, and to the Par 3 at North Park for hosting this tournament.